Thank you for following me here at Whitley Farms. If you like the video, show somebody. Today we're going to be talking about the 2 ways to propagate rosemary. I've looked at a ton of videos and I'm like, nobody's giving you both ways to propagate rosemary properly. And so this is what I'm going to have you to do. So here's our rosemary here. And so I'm going to come down here and you see that space between the leaf and the stem. We're going to cut right below that. All right, so now that I've cut right below there, the only thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take these rosemary leaves, I'm going to leave some on because I want the photosynthesis to actually be there, okay? And so now I have just the stick, right? So I'm just going to take it in here. There's some soil, and I'm just going to stick it in the soil. Just like that. I'm going to actually keep it moist. I'm never going to let it dry out completely. I'll keep the dirt moist. In about 2-3 weeks, you'll start seeing it root and take place. And then you can, actually, you'll have some. But here's the other way. Again, you want to look at that spot right below the leaf and the stem. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to leave some rosemary leaves on it, but I'm actually going to take these off. And here's the next thing I'm going to do. I am going to actually take off that first layer around the end. You see me got my knife and I'm just scraping it. Yep, I'm just taking off that coating of brown, taking that off. As I scrape that off and it gets it right down to the green, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it in a cup of water. And I'll keep changing this water. I can change it every week, 2 days, 3 days. I'm keeping it in the water and you'll actually see it forming a root. Now, which system do I like best? I think I kind of like this system a little bit better because I can see the roots forming, but it's a lot more work because then you have to transplant it to dirt. This system here, you can't see what's happening. And so you keep pulling it up out the dirt to see if it's taking root, but you could be causing some damage, lifting it out, making it go in a shot. So you don't know because you can't see what it's doing. The only other thing you can know that it's not taking place is that you start seeing the leaves turn brown. Now, here's another thing about rosemary that most people don't know. Rosemary is a perennial, okay? And so perennials means that it comes back every year if you have it in the ground. However, not in Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, well, maybe in part of Indiana where you're on the border of the Ohio River and Kentucky. But most of the your up north states, Midwest states, upstate New York, period, on up. Rosemary will act more like an annual because the winter is too harsh and it dies off, and it doesn't come back every year in cold weather climates. However, if you follow me towards the end of the season, I'll show you how to preserve your, well, I guess they call it winterizing. I'll show you how to overwinter your rosemary so you don't have to keep buying it every year. But that's something that I wanted you to know because I also don't hear a lot of people talking about that on their video. This is what I want you to do. I want you to love each other a little bit more, judge each other a little bit less, be blessed. This is Whitley Farms. We'll take care of you here on the farms. Whitley Farms. Come on.